Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to From the Depths and to the HMSS Stormy Grey. It has been slightly upgraded, and in fact, well, ignore that bit. That was unnecessary. That was a sort of necromancy, and here we are. We actually have it. Basically, I just chopped off the top bit and then pushed the end back up, and then retrofit it back into a Moriarty. But we've added some repair bots down there so that they can repair anything should something get blown off. But honestly, if something does attack this, it's game over, really. But that is now in place, and as we can see, enormous part of the world have been revealed to us. I do need to put another listening outpost probably over there somewhere, but we have a fight going on. Now, this fight I want to get involved in. So, first and foremost, let me just grab you. Why are you in something? Can I warp to you? There we are. Fantastic. Can I bring you into play? Maybe not. Let me see. Can I put you in play? Yes, I can. What the dickens just happened? No! Moriarty, come back! Moriarty? Moriarty? No, no. Oh. Sod it. That is quite the annoyance. Well, I'm going to try and... I believe that perhaps I can just put you out of play and then bring you back into play. Maybe that would help. Let's retrofit you. Can I? Did I not add bits to you? Did that not work, perhaps? Let's try that again. No. Moriarty version 2. There we go. You have bits that I can now repair. There we are. And they are all good. Now you are coming out of play, probably forever. Because I don't need you to be in play to do... Look at it, it's all on its side. Out of play. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I approve. I actually genuinely do. Right, we've got a fight over here. The Steel Striders, 18th Airborne. It has a force strength of 40. Against the Kun Anun or the Eversong. I think we're going to take the Eversong. Warp to this out-of-play force. Let us see how this fight goes. And let's preempt this by pulling our camera out a bit. Getting into position. It looks like we're only going to be fighting these guys unless they pull in all of their friends back there. That's good for me. Alright, Eversong, you're in play. Also, let's turn combat on for everything. Everything should be in combat mode. Eversong as well. Ooh, all of our forces are in this fight. Fantastic. Okay, the Tangshi's are getting involved there. The Eversong is trying to laser missiles by the looks of it. Well done, you just saved one of the Tangshi's. Let's zoom in there. It is getting wrecked. Fantastic. I approve. I don't think the Tangshi dropped its bombs, though, which is a little bit of a pain. Tangshi is doing okay as just firing missiles, though. I've got a lot of badness on its way in, but thankfully the Eversong's missiles have chosen a new target there. And no, the Tangshis are not deploying their bombs. Gonna need to have a look at that, I think. Oh, that's not so great. It is bombing the Eversong. But the Eversong is fine. It's got a lot of repair power, and the Pinakas just immolated that aircraft. Well done, Pinakas. Okay, our force is doing quite well here. And it looks like their aircraft there is gonna go out of play pretty quickly. Tangshis, I'm not sure of, though. They are taking a bit of attack there. We've got some more aircraft inbound from a group in the great distance over there. Okay, let's keep watching. Oh, no, one of the Tangshis' fuel barrels is gone. I really do need... sorry, not fuel barrels, ammo barrels. I really do need to have a look into the Tangshis and set them up with ammo reloaders instead of ammo barrels. Okay. Oh wow, you are 0% there. That's not good. We may be about to lose the RAF Tangshi. That would be particularly sad. Also, if you have... Ooh, I don't really want to be moving the fleet, but okay. let's move the fleet. But if you happen to know of anything I can do to try and make the Tangshi's bomb better, the settings and all that, because I'm just clicking on buttons really for the most part and hoping that something works. We can bring the Kunanun into this fight now? Oh wow, really? Okay, let's bring the Kunanun in as well. Okay, that's all that we can bring into this. I think we're going to dominate this battle. The Kunanun and the Eversong, and the Pinaka and Lily Grace. The Tangshi's still alive, impressively. They are a little bit out of your range at the moment. That's fine. Kunanun, are you set for combat mode? Let's just make sure. Eversong, that's your main weapon, not your main AI. Kunanun is set for combat. Okay. Well, they're going to just pull their support fleets with them. Looks like the enemy just got taken out of this. That's fine. Okay, who's up next? I enjoyed this fight. We will have another. Right, Kunanun, let's get you over there. Eversong, let's get you up there as well. Let's try and keep them fighting as a group. Oh, wow. Steel Striders are down there. They've gone around us and captured areas. Drat. That's not so great. I'm going to need more of these. Possibly another listening outpost there. And... oh dear. Have we lost our listening outpost? We haven't. Moriarty's massively damaged. Oh, it fell over on its side. Moriarty, you're a derp. Okay. Come into play. Don't fall over on your side again. Don't. No. No. Come out of play. You scallywag, you. You've got a top speed as well, which is impressive, considering. Let's just try and move the Moriarty out of play into a better position, and then bring it into play so it'll stand up. And then, once it's stood up, that's it. We're good. We'll let it do its thing. Stupid Moriarty. It seems that once these things are built, I really don't ever want to bring them into play. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go through all sorts of shenanigans to get them to stop falling over all the time. No. No, absolutely not, apparently. I'll be right back, everyone. You are a scallywag. You're a rotter. Let me repair this whilst you've fallen over in a position that doesn't seem to break. And then we'll take you out of play and it should be okay, I think. Let's just hurry up and repair all of this. Come on, repair bots. You've got a job to do. It looks like I'm going to have to do it myself. Stupid repair bots. Okay, well, at least this isn't nearly as difficult as it was to get the Stormy Grey to be stood up. But this is the problem with constructions. I don't know what I can do to try and help with that. Maybe larger legs so that it's really hard. Because, I mean, this is impossibly tall compared to how wide the base is. So that's obviously where the problem is. Perhaps I should try and add much more support at the base. Much more weight as well, come to think of it. Are we breaking the base? I think we might be, unfortunately. And I've just fallen off. Let me get back up there. Come on. Is everything fixed? Can I get through here? Maybe? Yes, I can. I'm surprised I fit. Okay, well that's good enough for me. Moriarty, come out of play. Ah. No, that's the wrong button. Come out of play. Whew. Okay, that should give us plenty of sight. Oh my lord, something's going down there. That's not so great. You are... ooh, okay. That is actually very much not great. I don't want to be in too much of a fight here. So let's try and keep you over there. Try and move you guys just a little bit closer. And then pull everything out of combat so we can speed time up. There we go. Let's move you in. Nope. You need to be in a little bit closer. Go, go, go. And we have combat. Let's move you in as well, so that we have combat with both. Okay, right. Eversong, let's jump over to you. You are not going to be bringing in the Tangshi or the bone meal, for obvious reasons. Where are the enemy? I cannot see them. That's a little bit of a concern. Okay. Let's enter this mode. We are going to bring in our forces carefully. The two Kunanuns first. The Pinaka. There we go. That'll do. You've got one anti-aircraft vehicle and two anti-ship vehicles, and also kind of anti-aircraft as long as the aircraft's moving very slowly. There we go. I'm not controlling any weapons. Oh, how fantastic it is. Right, have we got decent firepower hitting that? What are you shooting? I don't know what you're shooting, but you're shooting it very far away. Alright. It's one gone down. And it's taken out. And the missiles are on their way. It is a Chinook. Alright, that's an interesting one. No, don't shoot the mountain tops. Damn it, it's using evasive maneuvers. Well played. There's another one. Okay, it looks like we've got the whole fight happening at once. Oh, you're going down now. Now the missiles have caught up to you. It's pretty much death. Death and destruction all over the place. And what are you going to be looking at next, I wonder? I have no idea, but... oh, there we are. All of the missiles launch! Try not to sail in front of each other, though. That would lead to death, probably. Okay, it looks like with the enhancements to the Kunanoons, I mean, this is nowhere near the enormous several hundred point battle that we were in before, but these are the sort of battles that we're going to be able to expect. And I fancy that the Kunanoons are going to be able to deal with this quite a lot better than the previous battles, at least as long as they've got some escort from the Pinaka class. Let's bring in the Nebula Bomb. And the Lily Grace. There we go. The spawning rules, they seem much more responsive at the moment. I'm not sure why, but it genuinely does appear to be working a little bit better for me. Now, if only I could get the Tangshi's to work. It's the last part of the fleet that I really need to fix. And then the fleet should actually be quite capable of dealing with pretty much any threat. I'm worried about you, though. You're going to spawn in right on top of us, and that's going to be badness for us. It seems the Kunanoon cannot find a point to aim at this. Torpedoes should do a decent chunk of damage. And the Kunanoon and the Eversong's missile defense systems should mean that those missiles being launched are really not going to do anything. I think we've wrecked its guidance system because they're just flying wherever they want to, mostly. Let's zoom in once more. The Pinakas are gradually wearing down the armor and also hitting it with torpedoes. So I don't imagine it's going to last much longer. The explosions are pretty huge, though it's got a hell of a lot of armor, to be fair to it. I'll be honest, I'm quite impressed with how much it's taking. But here comes a volley of missiles. It's probably over at this point. We've already hit something big, it's exploding, and those missiles are going to finish the job, I imagine. Let's have a watch of this. Oh no, they fell short. Wow, drat. Oh no, never mind. They were close enough to get some secondary explosions to trigger them. Now, what I'm really concerned about is whatever's spawning in to make me lag. Oh no, it hasn't spawned in yet. Okay, must have just been lots of explosions. That's fine. I approve of many explosions. Let's check on the health of our fleet. Not bad. I could bring in a Johnny Marr. Or rather, the Johnny Marr. Yes, let's bring the Johnny Marr in. The Pinaka could be taken out now if I wanted to. I don't particularly want to, though. Are you not going to spawn in? I'm fairly certain I've killed all your friends. It's a rather interesting one. We've got a strength of 0 here. And a strength of 21 there. Most curious. Let's continue to move in these directions. I'm not sure why we're not engaging these guys. But you are going to be a big problem. You know what? No, we're sending the Kunanoon. Kunanoon, let's pull you out. Actually, let's try and head them off of the pass. Which would be about here, I imagine. You've got a speed of 8.5 out of play. They have got a speed of 4.3. You'll get it. Long before they do, it should be okay. We'll leave the Eversong to deal with this fight if they ever decide to actually get involved. Let's head up here. Is there something behind this mountain or something? Have you spawned in at an odd angle, perhaps? I just don't know. There's something tiny in the water there. Tiny but alive. Possibly the cause of our issues. Hello? No. It is a single block. I'm not at all sure why we're not fighting, but we're not, and that is a bit of a pain. Okay, well, let's pull everyone out then. Pull this force out of play, pull this force out of play. We'll pull the Kunanoon out of play in a moment, and the Eversong could just kind of sit here, mopping up. The Eversong could perhaps hit this zone, hit that zone, hit this zone. That would give us 3. Then we could go back and take this one out. But I'm really liking these listening outposts. As much as I want a satellite, I'm wondering if there's really a point when we've got something this effective. I mean, there's going to be a point for combat satellites, obviously. But, alright, we've got the Kunanoon. You've got another little while before I can pull you out, but, you're good. I'm really not sure about this one, though. I'm concerned that if I move off, they're just going to come in to attack, but perhaps I'll just walk up there, take this area out. I mean, I'm in combat, but these guys are just not spawning in. Activity, forming up for battle against local combatants. Forming up for battle against local combatants. I'm trying to pull these things out in order to, oh, maybe if I pulled out the Lady Grace, one of them would spawn in. What I'm thinking is perhaps there's an issue with them spawning in because I've got too much firepower here. Or something along those lines. It's the only thing I can think of. But as soon as the Kunanoon's out of the way, then the Eversong will be fighting on its own. I'll leave the Pinaka in, because I'm going to want something that can take out air targets. But it's going to be a long while before we can get the Kunanoon out of here. I think what I may do is if I teleport away... Can I teleport away? It might pull things out of play. Let's walk over to the Heimdall. We've got some islands. We've got a big island chain over there. That would be worth me sticking a listening outpost on, but we've got an island right next to us as well. No. No, we are going to head for this one. Get a listening outpost over there, and if by the time I've done with that, the Eversong and the Kunanoon are not finished with their fight, then there's going to be something weird, and I'll just save up, and hopefully when we come back in the next episode, it'll be fine. Because there's a remarkable amount of problems with this game that are fixed with just a save and a reload. Not actually losing any progress, just save it, reload it, and things will just be put back the way they should be. This is quite a long way. Let's go down deep so we can pierce the water surface and glide through the air for a little while, like Echo the Dolphin. If only I could have fixed thrusters to myself. You know what, there's a little part of me that's wondering, you know what, maybe it would be easier if I just built a little boat. Built a tiny little boat to get around. We could call it the Runabout. That is a remarkably good idea, actually. I think I will. Because all of my outposts can build ships, so I can easily just, like, yeah, build me another Runabout. Go over somewhere, and then just break it wherever I am. Or just leave it there, in case I'm back that way in the future. There is a certain appeal to this idea. Of course, the other idea is to have an aircraft, which would probably be a little bit better, maybe? I'm not sure. But, oh my lord, still got a long way to go. How is the fight over there? Fight still seems to be happening the same way. I'm about here, possibly. I'm not sure. I'm under the water. Right, I'm going to cut this, and I will return you whilst we are building a new outpost. And welcome back. I have managed to make it here, at last. Look at this terrain. I've got a lot of choices, but I need something that's relatively flat, or we're going to run into problems. Big ones, too. But we also want something that's fairly high up, because the higher up it is, the better this radar is going to perform. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it to fit on here. That's just flat out never going to happen, and I'm just going to have to put that out of my mind. But I'm not seeing anywhere that's particularly flat either. Maybe down there, possibly. Maybe here, possibly as well. I mean, I don't want my listening outpost to be in a valley. That doesn't make too much sense. I doubt it would make that much of an impact on the game. I strongly suspect it's purely height-based, and even the valleys here are fairly high up. That's not very flat either. Oh, man, if I could only have it up here. But it's not going to go there. That just won't work. Everywhere here has a risk of it falling down and just sliding all the way into the valley. But I'm going to try and build it here, I think. Let's pick a spot. Well, there will do. We will have a... Where we are. Vehicle blueprint spawner. There we go. We'll also have a couple of these. There we are. And we are going to want... what do we want? We want repair tentacles. That's what we want. Right then. Please don't break anything. Sure, the Moriarty is meant to be version 2. There we go. That's a little bit better. Load Moriarty. Come on to build mode. Hopefully you guys can quickly build this for me. Oh dear, you're building it in a rather awkward position. I will stand on it. I'll try to add a little bit of weight. My robot is strong, but not very heavy, but I will do my best. There we go. Actually, it's not going too bad. It's not going too bad at all. I approve. Let's keep this up. Come on. Don't overtip. That's right. The moment you release this, though, I'm worried. Very worried that the moment this thing decides, oh yeah, you're built enough now, I can let you go. This thing's just going to catapult into oblivion. Wow, you guys just came back to Earth with a bit of a bump there. Though, that said, it looks like it's going okay. I suspect it may still be being held, but no, at the same time, there's a small possibility that it's not. And that we may actually have... Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, in that case, it is time to name you. The HMSS. This one shall be Mr. Zero. There we go, Mr. Zero. You are now a listening outpost. Congratulations. And a listening outpost that is probably not going to fall over either. I approve. Is this just structure 2? No. Right. We want the HMSS Mr. Zero out of play. You can sit there. And then we want you out of play in a very different way. I am sorry. But you have done your job. There we go. Right, let's have a look at the fleet. There we go. That's fantastic. Let's have a look at the map. Ah, that's glorious. We can see everything. Right, are you back in a normal fight? You're blockaded again, are you? That's okay. Right, we're going to transport over to the Eversong. Hopefully. Yes, we have. Right, hopefully this is going to work for us. It may not. But the Eversong... I mean, you haven't got too much you're going to need to fight. Let's just hope that this goes well for us. Right, Eversong. I would like you in play. I would also like a Panaka in play. I would like the Lily Grace in play. Are you going to be able to deal with this? You should. Where are the other enemies? There's one over there, but it's not spawning in. What are you fighting against then? Let's have a look at you. Let's get all the way in there. I don't think I'm going to get enough time to have a look at you. Oh no, there we are. Lighting has come back. We can actually see what we're looking at now. It is some sort of ship. It was some sort of ship. It's mostly scrap now. I think it's actually dead. Yep. Everything has stopped attacking it. Means it's scrap. Very well. Is that game over for you? I sincerely hope it is. Not for you, though. Though you may have some enemy over yonder. I really don't know what's going on. It's saying there's a force counter. Have you got subs or something? Because I don't understand what's going on there. But suffice it to say, I think the Eversong has managed to take out everything that was a particular threat here. Unless you are genuinely trying to get into combat with that guy over there. I don't know. But for the most part, I think we are good to wrap this episode up. I'm going to let the Kunanoon try and go on his way to intercept this fellow over there. In fact, now I can see the lay of the land a little bit better. Let's get the Kunanoon here, shall we? That'll be a little bit better, so that we are... Well, actually, that said, that's one of our territories as well. No, it's not. It's one of theirs. But hopefully they won't mind us, you know, paying them a visit. We are on fairly good terms, I believe. In fact, let's quickly check that before I make an assumption. Friendly. That's quite nice. You know what? Let's improve this, shall we? Let's give you a chunk of metal. By 5. And again. Let's keep giving you 100 crystals. We're allied. Oh, that's lovely. How many crystals? I've got so many crystals. You know what? I'm just going to buy your friendship. We're going to be allied to the end. There we are. We are allied to the end with these fellows. I am now at war with 2 people, though. That is not as good. Aggressive expansion. Let's try and... Well, no, I'm happy with being just allied with you. We're skirmishing with these guys. They are in an aggressive expansion with them, but they're hated by these ones. So just as well I'm not rushing my friendship with the white faction there. Otherwise that could go very badly for me. But I'm still very concerned about this. We'll have to see about that. But for now, yes, we're going to be wrapping this one up. We've got another fleet coming down this way. What strength is it? You know what? Maybe I should ally with the white flares. Maybe they'd have my back then. Prevent these guys from moving through. I don't think it works like that. But that is it for this episode. I'm going to have the Eversongs try to slowly capture outposts around here whilst the Kunanoon makes its way to intercept some enemy fleets. It seems that at this point, we're good. We don't need to worry too much. In fact, I'm somewhat tempted to add a second Kunanoon to each fleet. Since we can bring 2 of them into the combat, it might be worth having 2 of them in each fleet. I would like that. And that would also, you know, match the 2 of everything else I have in the fleets. We've got 2 Pinakas, 2 we've got 2 Pinakas, 2 Tangshis. Sorry, I was struggling for the word the Tangshi there. I can't think of Johnny Ma. Damn it. It's not the Johnny Ma. It is the Tangshi, which is named Johnny Ma. But then we could have 2 Kunanoons, which would be very nice indeed. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.